You know, I just be sitting here thinking like, I wish Kevin Samuels was here so he can tell me what the fuck I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, this you can't make this shit up, people. You cannot make this shit up.
Kevin Samuels was right. Ladies, winter is coming.
Winter is coming. You see that? Winter is coming. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
What's going on YouTube? It is your boy Rome back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So I got a video for you guys of a woman that said Kevin Samuels was right. But the interesting thing about it is because I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with TikTok. When you're looking at people's content, at least on the laptop setting, they have videos on the side of the current video that you're watching, and generally there are other videos from the same content creator. And then I was looking over, and I noticed from what I could tell, she got picked on after saying this, and it's I just find it amazing how women are becoming like so brainwashed by the internet that any woman that expresses just wanting to be in a relationship is a problem. But I find that interesting considering how at the same time women are crying about men no longer being obsessed over them. The irony. But anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it.
Kevin Samuels was right. I hate to admit that so much. But gotta give credit where credit is due. Kevin Samuels was right. Ladies, winter is coming. And last night proved to me that I need a man. For real. Because I almost died in my room. It was 30 degrees in Houston last night. My toes almost froze off. Unfortunately, we got to stop with this strong independent bullshit, because when it gets cold outside, we cannot cuddle up with our independence. Okay? Yes, I have an amazing blanket and central heat and all that stuff. I didn't turn the central heat on last night because I didn't know it was going to be so cold, but that's neither here nor there. The point of the matter is, I should have been cuddling up with my man. Okay? I should have been increasing my body heat when it was cold. But you know what I was doing? Laying my strong, independent, stupid ass in the bed by myself. Now let me tell you something. I'm done being single. I've been saying this for months, and I'm so serious. I am done being single. I want to love and cater on somebody with warm flesh. Okay? I want to honor and respect somebody who can keep me warm. I'm sorry. Y'all got this single shit by yourself. I am done with it. I am done with it. It is so bad right now that I might go ahead and go to the gas station and scoop up that homeless man that proposes to me every time I fill my tank up. I mean, I could tell if I clean him up a little bit, give him a little haircut, he might be kind of fine. Okay? That's how cold I was last night.
Winter is coming. You see that? Winter is coming.
Oh, and trust and believe, the women came after her after saying this, and it's like, I guess us as men, we should not be surprised. I tell you again, I can't stress this enough. I'm like, because I really come to the realization of this. Women want men to be obsessed with women while at the same time decentering men and shaming any woman that desires to be with a man. It's just very, very weird behavior. But once again, it's just another form of this one-sided manipulation that they're trying to pull.
There's nothing wrong with loving on and catering to someone, your life partner. Whether that is a black man, white man, blue man, green man, black woman, white woman, whoever, there's nothing wrong with being in love. There is something wrong with thinking that you're supposed to do your life all by yourself. We were not created to do life by ourselves. I hope and I pray that at some point we are able to get to the other side of whatever is crippling our minds and realize that we are better together than apart. Now, stay out of my DMs and out of my comments with all of the negativity. That's not what this post was even about. This post was about me, my desires, my purpose is to be somebody's wife. And if you don't like that from me, I don't give a damn. I don't know you. You're a stranger. Very strange. Very strange stranger.
Let her cook.
Honey, women like you are the reason our black men are grabbing their passports and flying as far away from us as possible to find their bride.
Get to the chopper!
Brother on my arm, no brother on your arm.
There is nothing wrong with a woman saying that she wants and desires to be a wife. There is nothing wrong with a woman saying that she needs a man. The internet has allowed you guys to come into a common space and try to manipulate the minds of women to make us think that there's something bad about loving on and cherishing and honoring a man. Don't get on my post with your negativity, being an old miserable battle axe, trying to convince anybody that saying they need a man or want to be a bride is something bad. There's nothing wrong with loving on, honoring, and respecting black men. Some of y'all really get on my damn nerves, okay? I'm usually a very nice person. I don't like to take it here on the internet, but this message is specifically for this wench right here. This wench right here. I have no problem saying I love black men. I want to be the wife of a black man. I want to honor, respect, cater to a black man. And if you don't like it, you can get your miserable ass to the next post. I did not invite you here, okay?
She said a miserable battle axe. I'm trying to figure out where she get that from. That sounds like some crazy shit.
So as much as I'm listening to it, I'm like, oh, what is he talking? I'd be damned if he was not describing my mother. Yep. Because when I came to her, I said, this experience hurt me. Well, I was a teenage mom. I did the best I could, dismissing it. You weren't perfect either. Insult. Well, what about me? I guess I'm just a terrible mother. Guilt. I did. But you turned out all right. The need to be right in every single argument. So I couldn't even say, well, he crazy. Women don't show up like that, because I was looking at the woman who birthed me, attempting to hold her accountable. And she was telling me basically, fuck you. You know what I mean? I did what I did and you're not going to hold me. She told me, you are not going to hold me accountable. So I ended our relationship. I had the power that I took the strength in myself to do what a lot of black people do not have. They leave the matriarchal line. I'm done. I am the first housewife in my family's history. I was born of my great grandmother ran her husband. My grandmother didn't have no husband. My mother ran her husband off. So I'm coming from all of these generations of single motherhood, breaking the cycle. I don't have time for that. So, you know, when you say that they are taking accountability, they are absolutely not.
Well, yeah, you want to know why? Because you were in a single mother household. And you notice she mentioned the word matriarch. What does that tell you, especially when it comes to the black community? This is the cycle that Kevin Samuels was trying to get black women to break. Because he understood the problem and he understood where it stemmed from. She said it herself, bro. It came from her mother. And she literally had an example for every letter of the term sign language, which has grown very popular in this space. That's wild, bro. That's wild. But shout out to her for breaking that cycle, and not only breaking the cycle, but being the first housewife in her family.
You ever look at some old pictures and be like, yup, that's when I should have stopped eating right there. Yeah, O2. Yeah, O2, because unbeknownst to me, my back finna take the fuck off on my ass. You know that pic you took about 20 years ago when you thought you was fat? But now your big ass got fat, and you wish you could be the fat you were when you thought you was fat. You look at that pic and be like, damn, I had a collarbone. Now our neck thick as hell like tree trunks with earrings. And you don't even realize you're getting big till it's too late. Big backness don't happen overnight. It's a slow process, like inflation. So it start real subtle, like when you start sucking in to button your jeans. But you know, you can blame that on the dryer. I just took these bitches out the dryer. They still hot. You don't really notice till somebody tag you in a photo. Damn, where that linebacker come from? I knew it was over when my towel stopped wrapping around all the way. You and the towel just agreeing to disagree. We ain't gonna make it. Like, oh, so this towel fat phobic. Soon as you gotta start taking your selfies like this, that's when you know it's over. When you got an angle, you gotta catch the angle. You gotta catch that. When you start using your purse to hide your stomach, that's another sign. I'm talking about it's just water weight. Bitch, what you drinking? Your water from the fire hydrant? And we try to deny it at first, you know, like, oh, I'm just bloated. Bitch, since New Year's Eve 2025. Or we try to tell ourselves, oh no, we just thick in all the right places. What places, bitch? Anywhere, everywhere, all at once. And the older we get, the harder it is to lose. It's like you got a soul tie with your stomach. That motherfucker ain't going nowhere. Everybody got an old ass pair of jeans they can't fit no more. That they say, oh, I'm gonna get back in them. They're just hanging up in your closet, waiting on you to get back in them. Girl, throw them apple bottoms away, bitch. You're not getting back in the apple bottoms. You go from Buddy Love to Sherman Clump in 3 summers. Whoa, and don't nothing humble you like trying on last summer's clothes. God damn. You went from crop top to muffin top real fast. Thighs be rubbing together like Birdman hands. I blame leggings because they the reason we didn't even know that our backs was getting that big. Because you could fit your big ass in a size small leggings and still think you was okay. Bitch, you was a 16. Ladies, we just got so big and so solid, so heavy. We're like little anvils. And you know it's getting bad when your titties start sitting on your stomach like an armrest. Yeah. Can't even wear our nigga shirts without looking like Winnie the Pooh. I don't even wear waist beads no more. Bitch, I was just wasting beads. Pop 4 of them in a month. Then talking about this happy weight. Well, bitch, you need to calm the fuck down because all that happy shit got your shit bigger than a motherfucker. Go through your nigga phone or something. The shit out of control.
So let me tell you something, guys. As a Latino, I'm gonna be real. Kevin Samuels was right all along, bro. Love him or hate him, he was right all along. Rest in peace to the man. But he said this a couple of years ago. He said it best. We're gonna go to a global recession, global reset. Winter's coming for these women. As you see already, they already cut off the food stamps. Around 90% of the women are gonna suffer. And then by all means, this video is not about hate or love. No, I'm speaking the truth, man. Kevin Samuels said it well, man. He said this before he died. He truly said it. He said that winter's coming for a lot of these women. Women, and not just women, everybody's gonna suffer. Kids, man, everyone's gonna suffer. It's not just women, but single mothers are gonna take the biggest hit out of everyone. What can I say, man? But Kevin Samuels predicted this shit, bro. Like, love him or hate the man, bro. Rest in peace to Kevin Samuels. Love him or hate him, he was right. He was truly right. We're starting November 1st and beyond, who knows when, we're gonna go into a global reset. It's already happening. Food stamps, you name it, it's gonna get worse. And a lot of these women that used to talk down on men, that they weren't making 6 figures or they had to meet a certain requirement for you to date them, especially in the modern world like America. And by all means, I'm not saying that all women are bad. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. You know, there's good and bad people just like anywhere else, men and women. You know, there's some shitty men out there there's some deadbeat men out there that you know, abandoned their kids. All that bullshit, right? There's a lot of fucked up people in this society, just as there is women and men. We could blame the finger here and there, but realistically, love him or hate him, he was right. Kevin Samuels was right. we're gonna go into a global reset, and it's already here. I don't know how y'all gonna prepare yourself, men and women. It's gonna get tough out there. It's really gonna get tough out there. And as you watch my other videos, I encourage you guys, if you have nothing going on for yourself, go get your CDO, go get into the trades, find yourself a job, do whatever you gotta do. But it's gonna get tough out here, man. But I'll say this again, Kevin Samuels was right. We're already in a global reset, and he predicted this. You see all over social media, people bitching about their food stamps. I'm not happy that they took the food stamps away. I truly believe we should give food stamps for people who truly need them, not to lazy motherfuckers, not people who are abusing the system. We should give it to the people who truly need it, who truly are in need of food stamps. But hey, what can I say? I have no say in it, but hey.
You're broke! You're fucking poor! Winter is coming. You see that? Winter is coming.
This is my 4th time starting this video over. And this is it. I was looking at YouTube, and the person I was looking at was Kevin Samuels. God rest his soul. He was a person that spoke his mind and did not care what anyone say, think, or thought about him. Okay? That's how I live my life too. I don't care what somebody think, say, or anything about me, because I'm gonna live my life the way I want to. Point blank simple. He's been very critical of men and women. You understand what I'm saying? It wasn't just women, men and women. Okay? I was 225 pounds at my highest weight. Now I'm down to 175. Okay? I was 177, now I'm 175, and I lost 3 pounds. Because, you know, y'all know I make sure I put on here and on my other platforms that I'm eating a certain way. And the reason why I started doing this is because everyone around me in my family been sick and ill, okay? And I wanted to eat better. It might extend my time of living, whatever, but at least I'm gonna try, right? I'm putting forth an effort to try, right? And if somebody don't, that's on them. If you want to eat late at night, if you want to drink, smoke, do any type of other things, that's on you. It's not on me. But I have decided to do some things better for myself, and it's working, right? Anybody to see me now, they know it's working because I look way better and I look much better. But Kevin Samuel was talking to this young lady, and she was saying that she was a 10. He said he said she's not, right? Because when you want a 6-figure man, and there's women out here is 20, 22, 23, no children, young, and stuff like that, they will pick them first. They're not gonna pick somebody got kids. They're not gonna. If they do, I tip my hat and my wig off to you. Okay? If they choose you, that's fine. That's a great thing. But at the end of the day, a man with status, they can pick and choose. Just like a woman that of its status can pick and choose also. I'm not gonna say just the men. So at the end of the day, you should always want to be the best of yourself, not no one else, the best of you. And I really understand where he was coming from, because I had to listen. I had to, you just listen instead of pinpointing different things that I didn't like him saying. So at the end of the day, you gotta always work on self, because ain't nobody gonna tell you that you're not your best self, because they don't want to hurt your feelings. When I looked at them videos, I said, why nobody told me that I looked like that? And they saying that I looked good. No. Guess what? I really was looking like Auntie. Now I'm the sister.
And you know what? I think that's important. Something that everybody need to bring up, because this was actually brought up in the last video that I did about Melissa Ford. Because one of the brothers on the panel, I believe it was Slimmy, that mentioned this. Kevin Samuels held men and women accountable. As much as he got on women about their weight, mainly due to the fact that, you know, as Kevin always did, he went by the stats, and majority of black women are obese. However, it's not the same for black men, but that didn't mean that kept him from holding black men accountable as far as being in shape. I mean, like, bro, this is one of the reasons why I loved Kevin Samuels' content, bro. This man was teaching men how to dress a certain way, what cologne. Like, I really didn't get into colognes as thoroughly as I am now, or knew of so many, until I watched Kevin Samuels. And it's funny because I get complimented on how I smell by women all the time, and I contribute a big part of that to getting up on cologne due to Kevin Samuels. You know, hygiene, and being in the gym and being active and watching what you eat and making sure you're drinking a lot of water and stuff like that. Kevin Samuels stressed that to men and women. So shout out to her for losing the weight. And she does look good. I saw like a couple of her videos on the side. Yeah, she snatched up and she got a fatty. Yeah, she ain't gonna have any problems.
Guys, you need to pay close attention to her job history. Her job history is her dating history. In particular, you need to ask yourself how she ends her relationships. If you are dealing with a woman who is conflict avoidant, run. Zero ability to handle stress, conflict, disagreement. In other words, the only time they are of any good is when everything is okay.
I think Kevin Samuels was talking about these kind of women.
That's right, ladies. Today, you will be taking accountability. It's over with.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Y'all let me know what you thought about this, man, and rest in peace to the Godfather as always. And if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification, that way y'all know what I'm uploading. Hit the like button, because that helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel as well as the live show channel. Both links are in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.